Alright guys, I'm going to show you a blind swine mate, which is actually one of my most favorite mates ever. Because I won my first tournament game with this mate, which is I didn't even know what it was at the time, but I just saw it in my game and I'm like, this is my favorite mate. So what we've got here is we've got our two rooks on the back rank. Well, not the back rank, but on the 7th rank. The same thing can happen if you're black and it's on the 2nd rank. But what we can see is the king has castled, and this pawn has been moved somewhere. But there's a mating threat. Well, there's actually mate. We have mate. And the reason we have mate is because we can take this pawn, and the rook defends this rook, so the king cannot take, and the king can't go there or there. That rook defends there, that rook defends there, can't even take its own piece, so the king has to move over. Then, what we can do is we can take this other pawn, and the king can't go anywhere other than here because of this rook. So the king has to move back, and then we deliver mate like this, with our two rooks over here, and the king has no options because of this rook. This is really, you will be surprised by how many games this can happen in. It doesn't even have to be like an end game or anything. It could be in the middle of game. Just, you need two rooks, or a queen and a rook, or even a queen and a queen if you somehow get that. But if this was like a queen or something, it would be mate. If this was a queen, then you can do the exact same thing to deliver mate. And it's really one of my favorite ones. You guys should always look out for something like this. It's one of the best ways to mate in like the entirety of chess.